Hello, I'm THIRU, founder of Master the Markets.
And I'm Rishi Patel, co-founder of Master the Markets.
You see, we are financial traders and we trade the markets live every day. And in fact, this year we are actually seeing strong signals for a potential market crash.
What that means for you is that you'll have the ability to make 6 years worth of money in the space of 6 months, a much better return than what the banks are offering.
Now that's money working for you. And in fact, over time, we've actually been getting trading related questions from clients, family and friends just like you.
Yes, THIRU. Questions like, well, I'm office-based, I work really long hours, I don't get much time to spend with my friends and family, I get to see my children very little. Is there a way that I can use financial trading in 2014 to free up a lot more of my time to give me the ability to spend the time doing things I want to?
And you know, from our business friends, we've been getting questions like, THIRU, I like my business and it's really flexible, but however, I would prefer an additional income passively that I could put aside to help my children and my family and secure their financial future.
And a big question really from investors, THIRU. They're telling people that banks are giving 0.5% on their money. It's £50 for every 10,000 invested, which isn't really money working very hard for you. So investors are asking, what should we be using into 2014? Should it be property or trading?
And in fact, that actually reminds me of an interview that we did with Nick, and I believe it would be a great idea for us to share that with you.
Hi, this is Nick. I'd like to welcome THIRU and Rishi from Master the Markets. Today we're going to talk about the opportunity investing in property versus trading in 2014. But first, could you tell us a little bit more about who you are or what makes you qualified?
Thanks, Nick. My name is Rishi Patel, co-founder of Master the Markets. What really makes myself and THIRU qualified is, between us, we've trained well over 5,000 people. We've spent 18 hours a day looking at screens, mapping out charting patterns. We've traded the markets live in front of people. We used to run these live trading events where we pull up our laptops and just trade the market live. People are waiting for us to call what's going to happen next. We've also traded money for other businesses as well. So all of these things combined really have given us a wealth of experience and 12 years of trading experience between us as well, right, THIRU?
Yeah, you know what, Rishi, that's really right. In terms of the training experience, but in terms of the trading experience, guys, we've been mentored by one of the world's best trading systems developer, and also he's also the pioneer of automated trading. In fact, we had the privilege of flying him over from US for our Elite Traders conference that we actually held in 25th of May this year. And also in terms of the strategies, we've also been taught by traders who have had a funding of $10 million and who researched the markets for about 10 years. So really a lot of wealth of experience in terms of the trading and the training aspect.
Thank you. So THIRU, tell us a little bit more about the strategies you guys use to get results.
You see, in terms of the strategies, we use basically things called end-of-day strategies, which only require about 15 minutes a day in the evening. And also on top of that, the real edge that we have in our strategies is that we use mathematical formulas which are actually taught to us by those traders that I just talked about who researched the markets for about 10 years. That gives us really the edge in the market for us and our clients, and which helps them make consistent profits year on year.
Thank you very much. So Rishi, what's the bottom line? Everyone wants to know, what are your results?
Yeah, sure. It always comes down to the results, right? That's fair enough. I think that's important. Combining everything that THIRU just spoke about in terms of the mathematical formulas and the consistent profitability that we've got as a result of that, we've actually derived a return of 40.7% over the last 20 months. So, those are our net bottom line P&L results. And the best thing about that is that we trade the market live, and every evening we show people exactly which trades we're taking in our live trading room.
Fantastic. I know other people doing trading foreign exchange, and there may be some of them are even making 100% or 200% a year. So what's your answer to those kinds of returns versus your annualized return of about 30%?
100-200% is really good, but however, with huge percentage profits comes also high risk as well. The drawdown periods that you go through is quite longer periods and are really quite big as well. But you see, with a 20% average return annualized and with only 15 minutes a day of trading, your drawdown also gets smaller and lesser, so that which is actually sustainable by most people in terms of their psychology. So that's one point. So our drawdown is really less. And the second thing is really it fits anybody's lifestyle because it's only 15 minutes of trading, which is from end of day trading. And also it gives a perfect additional income for anybody who's like working 9 to 5 or even business owners or even like top earners as well.
Fantastic. So, into the meat of the video, property versus trading. Tell everyone on the video, tell us what's the difference between property investing and trading?
One main point is that with trading, you actually require a much lesser, smaller capital. So let me explain. Let's say for property, maybe if we go with the minimum deposit you need to put, probably new builds nowadays is about 5% deposit. So with a 200,000 property, that would be about 10,000 pounds that you got to put down on the table. But with trading, you only require a very small capital. That's about 1,000 pounds. So that's really like 1/10 of the capital you would require for a property investment. And the second thing is that trading is much more faster than property. In the property market, for a deal to be completed, it takes about 8 to 12 weeks. But in trading, in fact, you'll be making money in about minutes, hours, or probably days. That's probably the maximum you'll be doing. And we usually do swing trading. That maximum so takes us really about 4 or 5 days maximum.
And to add on to what you just said as well, THIRU, what you're talking about that's £1,000 down. The best thing about trading is that it's nicely leveraged, so we can use that £1,000 to control 100,000. And what that means for us is a leverage of 1 to 100, which in a nutshell means that we're able to make a lot more money with a lot less. And one of the best things about trading, which is so unique, and I haven't come across this with any other business model really, is the fact that you can make so much more money in a recession. I think that's incredible.
So true.
Because, there's a saying in the whole investment world, which is, that the stocks go up in the stairs, but they come down in the lift. And it's true of currency, it's true of all kinds of trading markets. And it's an incredible way of making money because in a recession, you can make 6 years worth of money in 6 months.
That's so true, guys. In fact, in my own personal experience, when I traded the last crash in 2008, probably this would probably be unbelievable by you guys, but you know what? I made 70% return just in 1 month. And remember, recessions only happen every 7 years once.
And the last one was in 2007, right?
So that's a hint for you guys, 2014 coming.
So I'm sure you got to set everyone's attention with 70% in just 1 month. That sounds a little bit too good to be true. Can anyone do this?
Do you know what, Nick? All honesty, anyone can do this. Anyone that's got that success mindset. Anyone that's willing to do whatever it takes to kind of get the job done, because it's as with anything in life. If you have that mindset, if your why is strong enough, then it will pull you through. And we found that around 30% of people that come through our doors will become successful if their why is strong enough.
Well, fantastic. On behalf of everybody who's watching, thank you to THIRU, thank you to RISHI
for
your time today. And obviously, we'd like to know, where can we go for a bit more information on this? I'd like to go and find out myself, but where should we go?
Yeah, good question, Nick. If you want to get sort of a lot more detail in terms of what we've just spoken about, we've put a set of training material together that spans over 5 days, and you can get it all for free at our Trader Starter Pack website. So the website is www.traderstarterpack.com, and if you put your name and email into the box, just click the submit button, it will actually send you an email with all of the information.
Thank you.